Liquid sunshine here. And hopefully the weather's better where Wendy is in Arizona. I think she's heading to Mesa today. Mesa, Arizona. She's in Sedona. But this is what the gardens are looking like here. And somebody was asking me, look at the muscari coming into bloom. Somebody's asking me to show them the tree fern trunk. The tree fern trunk. And look at the flower spikes on the strelitzia. 1, 2. 2 spikes. I'm very happy with that. So bird of paradise. I've had that thing for over 20 years. Probably just about 25 years. So anyway, the tree fern looks something like this. And I just took the plastic out of the inner crown last week. But there's a piece that I didn't even take out. But anyway, I always protect the inner crown. Where the croziers emerge, right here, right down in there, where those unfurl, that's where you want to protect. That is the most tender part of a tree fern. So this monster has 6 feet of trunk on it, okay? 6 feet of trunk, and I planted it in April 1994, so it's coming up 31 years in the ground. There's a Chamaedorea radicalis palm, but beautiful plant. So it's a man fern, soft fern, Dicksonia antarctica, and it was imported here in September 1991, imported from Tasmania. And I was lucky enough to get this thing. It had just about 3 feet of trunk on it. Now it's got 6 feet of trunk. So it's doing well. Loving this weather. And it's mild now, even though it's still winter. But this is tree fern weather. You can see the fronds are still green. So what's going to happen now over time, over the next few months? These ones will start to brown, these fronds, but new ones are going to be coming out. So they're always replaced every year. They always lose the last year's fronds. They just kind of die off. But new ones come out, and there'll be about 20 fiddleheads come out of the center of that. So remember, the center crown where the croziers emerge, the giant fiddleheads, is the most tender part of a tree fern. They never seem to tell you that at a nursery when you buy these things. And you know, you can have 8 feet of trunk on one of these things, and you get a bad freeze, and the center freezes solid, and your tree fern is toast. So I always emphasize, protect the center of the crown. I put cocoa fiber in there, burlap, fold it up, and then I put bubble plastic on top of it, and then I put a rock on top to hold it so it doesn't blow off. And the fronds are hardy to about 20 degrees Fahrenheit or minus 6.5, and that big thick trunk is hardy to about 15 degrees Fahrenheit, 14 or 15 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's around minus 9 degrees Celsius or so, something like that, maybe near minus 10 for short durations. You can see I planted this in an alcove, very, very sheltered location of the garden, and it is thriving. I believe this is the biggest one and the oldest one on Salt Spring Island. There were other ones, but they were taken out by bad winters, so just because people don't really know how to look after them properly. That's a Trachycarpus fortunei beside it. Underneath this thing, it's full of palm trees. They're growing all over the place. Just throw seed in there and they just grow like weeds, aspidistra. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more garden videos here, exotic garden videos from the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. We're off the southwest coast of British Columbia. Thanks for watching. Cheers.